Hi, and welcome to our presentation. Our group researched mycelium's role in the battle for soil nutrients. Many studies have already demonstrated that invasive plants have significant impacts on soil nutrients. However, the specific effect of mycelium on the growth of native and invasive plants has been understudied. Our research question was, how does the presence of mycelium change soil nutrients, including NPK levels, pH, and soil moisture between invasive and native species? We hypothesized that the presence of mycelium greatly increases NPK levels, pH, and soil moisture for native species, but only slightly increases for invasive species. We collected data from Sandstone Ranch by finding 4 sites of the native or invasive plants with mycelium. At each site, 3 samples were collected, and quadrat sampling was done, placing the mushroom in the center. Topsoil samples were taken 1 inch, 6 inch, and 18 inches away. NPK, soil moisture, and pH testing were done for each of the 12 samples we collected. The first graph shows the pH results of native and invasive plants by distance. However, the p-value indicates that there is no significant difference observed. Since we had a small sample size, further testing should be done in this area to see how mycelium affects the pH of the soil between invasive and native species. If mycelium is a key factor in lowering pH, it can be used to improve the growth of native species. The second graph suggests the difference in phosphorus and nitrogen level in the samples. For phosphorus, invasive plants are shown in yellow, native plants are shown in red. The phosphorus levels of invasive plants gradually decreased as they were further away from the mycelium, while native plants showed a dip at 6 inches but a slight uptick at 18 inches. For nitrogen, invasive plants are shown in blue, native plants are shown in green. Nitrogen levels were higher around invasive species than native species, regardless of the distance from the mushroom. While we rejected our hypotheses, our results show a possibility that mycelium may help plants obtain phosphorus from further away than they would normally be able to on their own. Also, mycelium may increase nitrogen levels, allowing invasive species to quickly establish themselves in these high nutrient areas before native species can come in. The biggest takeaway from this research is that there is so much to learn about the interaction between mycelium and native and invasive species, and this knowledge has the potential to help lots of other people and plants in conservation and preservation work.